This clip is from The Buckle Bomb Show. New episodes drop every Sunday at youtube.com/bombmediaproductions. Oh, it's Friday, April 1st. We've got the Supercard of Honor for Ring of Honor. The first show back for Ring of Honor after the brief shutdown there. And the first one under the AEW Tony Khan umbrella. There's one match that I'm super excited for on this card, but the rest of the people on this card I've either heard of, maybe, or I know nothing about. So we'll go through the card, Tony, and you're going to kind of sell me on the rest of this card. Yeah, they've got my money basically for the one tag team match. But I want you to sell me on the rest of the card because I don't know a lot of these people, being the more casual fan that I am. So we'll switch on over here. And we'll talk about first this match that was, it's up in the corner over here. This is the match that was most recently announced up here on the right. Josh Woods defends his Ring of Honor Pure Championship against Wheeler Yuta. So tell me about this match. I know Wheeler Yuta, obviously, from what's going on with him and William Regal and the what are they calling the tag team there with Regal?
Blackpool Combat Club.
The Blackpool Combat Club. Everything that's going on with him, I got to imagine that might play into what happens in this match a little bit. Maybe William Regal makes an appearance here. We'll see. But sell me on this match, and in particular Josh Woods, the Pure Champion. I don't know anything about him.
Let me sell you on Josh Woods. This kid is going to be big one day. Mark my words. So when Josh Woods first came into Ring of Honor, he was in a little bit of an odd couple pairing with a wrestler they called the Last Real Man, Silas Young. Silas Young is the last remnants of an Arn Anderson era. I mean, the dude just tough smash mouth. Well, his entire mission was to make a man out of Josh Woods. And over time, you see this story progression where it's just the ruthless aggression that just continues to pour out of him, but not in like the ECW, oh, I'm pissed, I'm going to go grab a kendo stick and cane the hell out of you aspect. No, it's essentially like a strong style, smash mouth, old school wrestling style that he now brings out. And between what he can do in the ring and what we've seen Wheeler Yuta do, which every week that kid surprises the hell out of me more and more, I think we're in store for one of those classic wrestling matches that you wouldn't expect. Like, this is going to be a sleeper classic.
All right. Yeah, you've got me interested there. Certainly, I know the Pure Championship is a little bit of that Intercontinental Championship. It's that workers' title for the up-and-coming guy in the company. So that's got me excited. Other matches on the card here, and I'll scroll down here. We've got Alex Zane versus Swerve Strickland. I have never seen either of these guys other than Swerve's introduction at the pay-per-view for AEW. Revolution, excuse me. But I don't know anything about him. Never seen him wrestle. I've never even heard of Alex Zane. So tell me about this match.
All right, so I'll give you what I can give you on this one because I myself am not too familiar with Zane. And Swerve outside of WWE, now coming into WWE or AEW, I'm not really familiar with him either. But from what I have seen from Alex Zane, quick kid. There's a little bit of a remnants with him for like an old school. What's going on with my camera?
I don't know right now. Go ahead, keep talking.
All right. But there's a remnants with him that kind of has that young Jeff Hardy feel to it. So this is one of those matches on the card that, while I'm not familiar with either wrestler, I think it has the potential to be a fun, fast-paced match.
All right. And then we got Jay Lethal versus Lee Moriarty. I've heard of both of these, especially Jay Lethal. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Jay Lethal, but I know nothing about either one of them really as far as their in-ring work. I've never seen them. Tell me about this match here.
All right. Well, I'm familiar with Lee Moriarty through AEW, where he's currently contracted. Um, you know, again, young kid, up and coming, great look, great build. He was associated with the Factory and the Nightmare family and all that there for a little bit. Now, Jay Lethal, on the other hand, I have a little bit more experience with because that is actually where I went to go train when I wanted to become a pro wrestler, was the Lethal Academy in Tampa. Of course, we know the story. Had a baby, had to pick. Kids win all the time. But Jay Lethal is one of those guys who, in my opinion, is a damn shame never got an actual run with a world championship that wasn't marred in some kind of weird controversy or anything like that. This dude should be one of the top tier, close to Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling, that I would say, guys. So this match right here, it's gonna be fun.
Gotcha. And then, of course, there's the match I'm incredibly excited about. Um, the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship match, the Briscoes versus FTR. I am a huge fan of FTR. They're my favorite tag team in all of the world here. I cannot be more excited to see this match. The Briscoes are absolutely someone I'm excited to watch. I I have never actually seen a whole lot of their stuff. I've seen clips here and there. I've seen their promos, and some of it's a little over the top with some of the country bumpkin stuff, but certainly very good. I love their stuff, and I've heard praise from people who have similar opinions to me on pro wrestling. So I'm super excited to see the Briscoes. And my favorite tag team, FTR, is just incredible. And we'll get to a match that Dax had with Punk on Dynamite that was fantastic. But what do you think of this tag team match for the Ring of Honor Championships?
I'm in the same camp as you, where this is the match that when they first announced that they were bringing back Supercard of Honor, it got me really excited for it. FTR is one of those tag teams. Again, much like in the vein of Silas Young, is by the bygone era of the Arn Andersons and Tully Blanchards. Guys who actually give a damn about the business, whether it be their AAA Tag Team Championship runs or everything that they've been doing in AEW now that they've actually gotten away from Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
So you have that aspect of it, and then you have them going head-to-head with the Briscoes. Sandy Fork, Delaware represent. These dudes are the real deal. But in the same sense, a little bit opposite of FTR, but a tag team that actually gives a damn about the business. They love pro wrestling so much that they're going to do a triple threat tag team championship match in GCW, I believe, the night before Supercard of Honor. So, wow. I mean, yeah, they're going to come into this maybe a little bruised and banged up, so we'll see. But, this is one of those professional wrestling dream matches that get brought up,
right?
In my opinion. So the fact that you're now getting all these chances with, it's like having a video game where you can create your own characters and just drop them into different situations. But this match in particular, it's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. And then we've got the main event, the Ring of Honor World Championship match. Bandito will be challenging Jonathan Gresham. I don't know any of these guys. I've heard of Bandito, but I don't know either of these guys really at all. So sell me on the main event.
Well, you have Bandito, who's that strong luchador. He has the power, but he has the agility and quickness, quick moving. And the storyline that they were building up with this prior to everything that had happened, with ROH taking a little hiatus and all that good stuff. I mean, then you have Jonathan Gresham. He, you may know his wife, Jordan Grace. Her name was escaping me there for a second.
Yeah. I follow her on Twitter. I know of her.
Daughter of Big Papa Pump. So Jonathan Gresham, he's one of those technical but strong dudes. Their styles complement each other very well in the ring from the few times I have seen them together. And, you know, we're finally going to get the end-all be-all Ring of Honor champion. So that alone, to me, is worth the price.
All right, so we got a stacked weekend of wrestling here. We got Supercard of Honor 15 on Friday it's at 8 o'clock. We've got SmackDown that night. We've got, of course, Rampage later in that night. And then we've got WrestleMania weekend after that, Saturday and Sunday. So we've got some fun stuff coming up and a lot of live streaming for you and me on Saturday and Sunday. We'll get to that announcement in a little bit.